Okay, so you'll have to forgive like the sudden jumping in these videos if that's what they're doing, or if that's what it seems like you're watching at the moment. Like, i.e., 1 minute I'm in Shrewsbury and I say I'm going to go down into these hills and have a look at those, and then the next thing you know, I'm here in Ludlow, which is where I am right now. It's because, guys, it's getting darker earlier. I might have explained this in other clips, but it's getting darker earlier, which means I'm getting less and less and less time to find somewhere to sleep, eat, do the editing, film, record, get out, explore, talk to people, reply to comments, all this other stuff. And none of this is a moan, it's just how it is. So just bear with me on that one while I try somehow to try and figure out a way of doing all of this without it jeopardizing both my safety and health, if you like, because I am out here doing this. So as much as I want to get up and I really want to record all this and stuff, it's now about 2:45 in the afternoon. It starts getting dark at about 5. I better start looking for somewhere to sleep. And of course, whilst I'm doing that, looking for somewhere to sleep, I'm not editing videos and I'm not always recording, especially if the heavens open up and it rains, which, by the way, is what it done. I said I was going to come down through the Shropshire Hills and I really wanted to look at them, but as I was coming through, it was just absolutely pouring down. So you know, I have to give some things a miss, because obviously if I get soaking wet, I've got nowhere to go to get dry. So that's where we're at with that. So if it seems like that in the videos, it's suddenly jumping from one place to the next and you're not being filled in as much with the story as what I normally like to do, that's why. So just bear with me on it. I'm sure you're fine with it anyway. Yeah, anyway, let me spin you round and show you a little bit of this Ludlow Park that I'm in. But up there, this is all the ruins of Ludlow Castle that I'm kind of filtering my way around at the minute. I can hear a stream as well. I can hear a river. But that is such a long way down. And if I get down there and it's like a dead end and I have to come all the way back up carrying this great big backpack, that's a long slap down there and a long slap back. I couldn't resist. This looks nice. Oh, something to eat. Awesome. I hope I can stand on this with this great big pack on. Oh. Aha. I could hear a river. I can never seem to get this screen to pick the shots up. Pretty little park. How lovely. The sound is so beautiful. That sound lovely. I do get to do the best things. All these things, I'd never have seen them had I not decided to walk away. You know, and put a little bit of faith in myself that whatever arises on the journey, I'll be able to deal with. And if I can't deal with it, well then I'll tell people I can't deal with it and ask for help. How about that? I guess I got to a point where I wanted to change so badly I was prepared to do anything. And I've got to change. Amazing. I I've been to so many towns and villages and stuff on this whole journey since it started 16 months ago, and Ludlow has got to be one of the most remarkable for the buildings like that. They're all over the place. It's packed with history here, and you really feel that as you come through the town. I don't know if it's a market town. I've not googled hardly anything about it yet, but there's, you know, it's got a market square here, so I'm guessing it could be a market town. I'll find out more about it and see if I can do a good job of narrating on it. But yeah, it's got loads of little eateries, loads of little snugs as such, where you can go and get a coffee and whatever else. But yeah, I'm really enjoying walking around here. I do want to find somewhere to sleep so I can ditch this 22 kilogram pack from my back and then, you know, have a proper look around. But let me spin you around. It's really quiet, even though it's a Monday here, Monday afternoon. Well, it's about 4 o'clock Monday afternoon, I think. These little tiny roads everywhere. There's another one here. But it's got a really like calm feel to it. It's lovely. Let me spin you around. And there's the castle in the backdrop there with the hills, the trees in the background. Always love seeing stuff like that. You're seeing there's more of those buildings at the end. I don't know what they are. Oh, they're there as well, look. They're everywhere. They're so cool. Brilliant, isn't it? All this stuff going on, and all this that I'm doing now, like walking around here looking at these towns and that, is all whilst I'm looking for somewhere to sleep later on. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes I can't get my head around that myself. I'm like, I have nowhere to sleep, but I'm still just walking around doing this. And don't get me wrong, it's exhausting, but I do love it. These buildings, look, amazing. Wonderful. Hello. I do walk down some dodgy places. I'll give you an idea. Just seeing if there's anywhere quiet here. It's all on a very steep hill though, so I don't want to go too far down because it means I have to come all the way back. It's all running downhill. That goes downhill. See that? There's no way I could pitch a tent there. Okay, let's go back up. That's a pathway, so can't really go there. But yeah, there we go. How's that if I hold my head torch like that? Is that quite good? I tell you what, although it's quite a cold night tonight, the stars, oh wow, look at these houses. It's so pretty here. But I was saying, the sky is really clear, and there's sorry for the lighting and stuff, guys, but I like, you know, I kind of like to take you along with me, but it's so clear, guys, the sky, and there is just so many stars out. There's so many stars out, and it's making everything just wonderful. Everywhere I go, I just look up, and you know, it reminds you that you're part of a bigger picture. You know, you're a part of the universe. You're the universe's consciousness. Like whatever's going on up there, whatever's going on up there is like the consciousness is running through me. It's amazing. Well, I think it's amazing anyway. That ability that you can like observe yourself. Where are we here? Let me spin you around. Yeah, you know, like there's all the wonderments that are going on, the supernovas and the suns and the planets and the stars, and here we are as the consciousness of that we can observe ourselves. We have the ability to observe what's going on, to register it, to experience it. That's all we really are, isn't it? It's just a thing of experiences. That's all we are. Okay, there you go. Just my thoughts as I stroll around Ludlow. Lovely looking shop, or deli. It's one of those Christmas looking shops. Let's have a look at the bells, shall we? Where are they coming from? That's amazing! Oh my god! They're so loud! what a beautiful shot. Oh, wow. Oh my God. It's just so good. It's so good. It's amazing. It's just so awesome. I don't know what it is about it. It just gets me. I think it's not just. I don't think it's just because the bells are ringing that gets me. I think it's because I'm doing it. I'm here, listening to that. I'm constantly. I think I've said it before. Like I'm constantly having to pinch myself that I do this. You know, that I did this. That I changed everything. I changed not just who I was and the fundamentals of everything about me, but just an entire circumstance, a situation. It's like, now I stand here doing things like this. It kind of, it's because it's so strange. It's brilliant. And the stars, they're just, I've tried to get them. Let me see if I can get them. Yeah, they're not picking up at all in that camera. But when I look at that there, let me put my head torch, really good head torch, huh? When I put my head torch on that, up there, guys, on all round here, it's packed with stars, and the visual of that. You know, if I take that off, it's got that steeple or bell tower has got like the natural glow from lights of the streets around it, and so you can pick up on that, and then the moonlight coming in with it, and then the stars trying to, you know, make an appearance on the camera. I can't tell you how gorgeous it is. Yeah, I can't tell you how gorgeous it is to be standing there looking at that. I can't see where I'm going. Fall down a big hole. Oh, here we go. But I think, you know, like looking at this, let me turn you around. I think looking at this is it's definitely a potential to pitch my tent somewhere along here. So this is the lovely little room that I ended up staying in last night. I just meet the best people on this whole journey, and I have the best experiences. Just when I thought I've got nowhere to sleep, I'm going to have to walk about a mile out of here, Ludlow, and go to a dark forest area down a country lane. I get offered this room, a wonderful place called the Wheatsheaf Inn. Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit more, but right now I've got to check out. I did want to do some clips last night, but I'm sure you can imagine that when I got in here, this phone was running out of battery anyway. I started to charge it up and I just zonked out, fully clothed. So then I woke up about midnight and then had a quick shower and got back into bed. So yeah, over the moon with this at the minute and feel very much needed, guys. Carrying this all day, up and down hills, getting cold, getting wet, whatever else, all the stuff that I talk about. This is so needed sometimes. So I'm so grateful for this. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. I love these old pubs. They're so brilliant. morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Do you mind if I do just a quick film for my viewers on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm just going to give Steve a shout because I think he wanted to see you as well.
Okay.
So I think we'll get the lights on for you.
Yeah. Awesome. So just quickly, this is Steve. This is who let me stay here last night. So thank you very much to this guy. He's just going to give me a little tour around the pub because there's a lot of history to this. So let me spin you around and Steve will take us through.
This is the actual bar, but this has been a pub since 1753. The building's been here since 1668. Top end, that was a cottage.
What, this end down
Up
here?
there where the fish tank is.
Yeah.
And then you come through here to the dining room. And this was a cottage years ago. And this
Oh, folding door, that's so good.
Old lady used to live in here. And this is the original cooker round here that's used to cook all the food on.
Oh, let's have a look at these windows. This is so good, Steve.
There's only one OG window in the building, which is very rare. And this is the cooker that's used to do all the meals on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been left in as a feature so people, when you come into the pub, you can see. And as you can see from the video, all the walls are wonky.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. You know no one's worked with a spirit level in here.
And believe this or believe it not, I'll have to move all this junk out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little cupboard which, during Oliver Cromwell times...
Oliver Cromwell?
Yeah. When he was getting rid of the catechism, that was a priest hole.
Okay.
And there's actually 3 in the building. So the priests had to hide, and bear in mind, many years ago, they were far smaller in height than what we are today.
Wow.
They've evolved over the years and we've gone bigger.
So what, they Oliver Cromwell used to hide in there?
No, the priests used to hide.
Oh, I see. The priest used to, right, gotcha.
Yeah. And
wow.
then down, if you look on the front there, you're towards the river, when you go out on the front,
yeah,
it was
let's have a look at this view.
Invaded by the Welsh.
This pub was invaded by the Welsh,
Yeah,
this
the
area?
town was, yeah. So where the traffic lights are, at the bridge there,
yeah,
Woodford Bridge, the Welsh come over there, came up, they dropped the portcullis on the archway,
yeah,
and then the English skedaddled out of town.
Wow.
When the rugby's on, there's more people coming here supporting the Welsh than the English. This was the mainstay of Wales all them years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and Hereford was the mainstay for England all those years ago.
Yeah, wow. That's where I'm headed today, Hereford.
Hereford, yeah. Well, when you go to Hereford, there's only 2 cities in the United Kingdom who've got King Charles I's coat of arms. One is obvious, is London.
Yeah.
The other one is Hereford, because Cromwell sent down the party of 14,500 men to overrun the garrison.
Okay.
It was a garrison of 200 to 250 men, but the women and children that were old enough, they defended it for 2 weeks until the reinforcements got there, and he bestowed on them his coat of arms with the Herefordshire coat of arms.
Wow.
And
I'm going to check this out when we get to Hereford.
You can Google that if you think I'm spinning your
No,
ear.
I don't at all. No, I love it.
100%. And if you go out on the street, there's a couple of quirky things.
I meet the best people. It's so good.
Yes, people come in, and Shropshire is a beautiful county for walkers, for off-road cycling. It's absolutely stunning area to come and visit.
It really is lovely. I was saying this all last night when I was looking for somewhere to sleep, how lovely it is.
Oh, it is.
And that was the blessing of not finding somewhere, was the fact that I got to look around.
Well, if you come here, this was added on years ago, the gatehouse.
What a lovely day as well.
Yes.
It's so good.
Well, if you come here and have a look on that, look at the shape of that chimney pot.
Oh, wow. That there, let me zoom in on that.
Now, the chimney pot there, the gentleman that bought that, he's a high-fly, he's a lovely fella, lovely family. And can you see the little slit just below it?
Ah, yeah.
That's where the archers used to stand.
Just there, guys. I don't know how well you can see on the camera, that there.
Yeah. Well, when that pot needed repairing, he brought people in to do it. And English Heritage said, with it being a Grade 2 listed building, it had to be rebuilt to the exact shape of what it was originally.
Oh, really?
And it cost the man a fortune to do it.
Wow, so they had
Cost
to
the man a fortune.
build it out of line like that.
They had to build it how it was, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's the jail was under the archway. And you've got the history, I don't know whether you read it yesterday, on
No.
the board here.
I'll take a screenshot of that in a sec then.
Yeah.
This is so good. What a lovely area.
Oh, it's
I'm
stunning.
definitely coming back, Steve.
It's stunning.
I'm definitely, guys, if you want to get out to this part of the country, I could definitely recommend this. I had a great stay, not just because I'm looking around now with Steve. I wasn't expecting to get a tour with the guy this morning. He was kind enough to let me stay last night, so I weren't expecting to see anyone. So this is just like added bonus, but it's a great place to come and visit. Not just necessarily the pub, even though this is beautiful. It's a great town. It's a great place.
Castle
and it's
is
packed
absolutely
of history.
superb.
Yeah, the castle's brilliant. I was
We
up
have
there last night.
concerts in the summer.
What, at the castle?
At the castle, 4,500
Wow.
people going to the castle and watch him.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got Mark Almond, someone. There's all sorts coming in next year. Tickets have already been
Wow.
sold for certain bands.
Mark Almond.
Mark
yeah.
Almond and
Yeah.
not the Pashmo, Blancmange on with them and someone else. There's that many
Okay.
people coming. And this is the town on the board. I don't really be able to get that in.
I'll hold it still for a couple of seconds, guys. If you want to read about it, then, you know, take a screenshot or whatever. There you go. There's so much history here. There really is. This is part of Steve, why I decided to put a tent in this and just go out and explore.
Yeah, well,
Wanted to come and have. I knew there was so much to see and do.
Whitcliffe Common up there. Over
Just
the
spin you
bridge.
around there, guys.
You take the first right after the Charlton Arms, and it's stunning in there. The wildlife that's in there is absolutely superb.
Okay.
And obviously, we haven't, like all parts of the country, we haven't had much rain lately.
Yeah.
Well, for about 3 months, we had the best summer ever. So there's not much water in the river at the minute. They widened the bridge during the war so the Sherman tanks could get over, because all the big artillery was actually hidden in the countryside. Tanks,
okay.
Sherman tanks and everything.
Really?
Yeah,
And this is World War II?
Yeah, World War II, everything was hidden in the countryside around here, yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, because obviously when the bombers come over, they straight away they went for the docks, didn't they, and all heavy industrial places where all the big stuff was hidden in the countryside. But they had to widen that bridge so the tanks could get over.
That's amazing. I'll take a walk down there in a minute, guys, and then
Yeah,
you can remember
superb.
what Steve was saying. We know I'm no good at reciting, and then I'd show you the bridge. I think we saw it yesterday. I think that's the bridge I walked over yesterday. I went underneath it to look for somewhere to sleep.
Oh, cool.
And when I was in here last night, I spoke to the two young girls who were sat at the table there.
Yeah.
Two young Irish girls. No, one was English, one was Irish.
That's
yeah.
right,
And
she's a good singer.
they were lovely. Oh, is she? Yeah,
she's a good
they were
singer.
lovely
she
girls,
does,
they were.
The gigs up in town, she's very, very good, yeah.
Well, she said to me, go down there and walk all the way around and you might find a spot there, and it was about a mile away. So yesterday when you guys said you can stay here, I was like, oh, the walk I did not want to do. I was so over the moon. So, but I think I was down at that bridge. So yeah, I'll go back down there, guys, and we can see what it's talking about. I had to get it widened for the tanks and that to come over during the
We have
war.
a lovely chap that lives in the town that does a hell of a lot for the town. He's the most quietest man I've ever met in my life is a chap well known called Alistair McGowan.
Okay.
And he deserves massive credit for the concerts he does up in town. He's always willing to lend a hand, and he's absolute diamond. He
Okay.
really is.
Alistair McGowan was that?
Alistair McGowan, yeah.
McGowan.
He used
Okay.
to have his own TV programmes, and he does tours with Jasper Carrot.
Oh, okay. Jasper Carrot.
well, the
Yeah.
best of
I'm
mates.
sure you oldies remember Jasper Carrot.
Yeah, well, and I missed the show. He did a show at the Assembly Rooms up in town, sold out straight away.
Really? Oh, mind you, I'd come and see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I'll be back. I'll definitely be coming back here.
it
Where are
is.
you from originally, Steve?
The Whittle.
Okay.
Over the water from Liverpool.
Yeah, I was going to say I can detect
Slight-
the scouse.
slight
Yeah,
scouse, yeah.
I can detect it.
Yeah. They're our neighbours. Don't get me wrong, we love going to Liverpool for a night out, superb city to go to. But they're Scousers. We live on we used to live on
You're
the
on the
peninsula.
Wirral. Yeah.
We've got the Welsh one side of us and the Scousers the other.
Yeah.
And we can't get to either of them without going over the bridge or under the water.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
See, that's a whole area I need to still explore, and I've said it in so many videos now. I must get to that stretch, but I'm kind of waiting until I've got a bit more money to do it, so I can stay in the actual cities.
Yeah.
You know, and stay in a B&B or something, and then explore around the whole town and
history
that.
is-
Doing it with this one is too difficult.
The history on both sides of the water are fantastic.
Yeah,
in
I
Liverpool
bet.
and on the Wirral.
I
Because in Birkenhead, you've got the Priory, the monks ferry. They were the first ones that did the river crossing. The monks years and years ago, before Jerry Marsden ferry across the Mersey.
Oh, what a great tune! Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No, it's a cracking place. It really is. I've had such a great time.
And thank you very much. Have
Thank
a
you
safe
very much.
journey. Lovely to
Steve,
speak
guys,
to you.
and his
Take
lovely
care,
wife, Karen,
everyone.
wasn't it? The
Karen,
wife,
my
Karen,
wife, yeah,
let me
it's
stay
her
here
birthday
last
today,
night.
so
That's right. Oh,
Well,
let's go and
that's
say
great,
hello. Let's go and say
Yeah.
hello to Karen. Is she there?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
there,
let's go and
yeah,
give her a big
yeah.
birthday hug. I like hugs anyway. Look at this. Oh, it's a fish tank. I thought it was a fireplace. That's so cool.
All right, Toby. Oh.
Here she is. Give us a birthday hug then.
Yeah, all right.
Hello. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, God.
This is Karen. This is Steve's lovely wife. She's 22 today.
I wish.
Right.
Bless.
Thanks, guys. So how amazing was that? I really am very, very, very lucky and blessed with the people I get to meet. Let me give you a quick spin round before I walk back into Ludlow. Oh, come back out. There you go. That lovely. Your Bergen's squeaking. Can you hear that? But that was so good with Steve as well, walking around with Steve Giselle. I wasn't expecting none of that this morning. And that, I don't know if you could see the chimney stack he was talking, it really does lean quite far over. So having to build it that way would have been, look at these beams in here. It's a really amazing town. Look at that sky that I've got today as well. Oh, this is so good. Bell top tree, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it looks like a bell. Amazing. But yeah, from having gone walking around all night last night, not really sure where I was going to end up or sleep or whatever, to then be offered something like that when I was sat there last night was just, I mean, we all know by now I can get a little bit moved by things, and I just instantly welled up in front of Karen, and I was like, yes, I will definitely stay here, and went upstairs and got in bed and fell asleep, like I say. But what does move me, and it'll probably sink into me later, is that all this has been created, like those instances like that, by putting that, like I say, just a bit of faith in myself, by not hearing the voices that have always told me that I was either a thick child or I should just do this job or just do that job. So no, how about I just stop listening to you and start listening to me and do what I want? And I say it like that, guys, because I try and I can't believe that I've managed to change my life around the way that I have, and I am such a regular normal guy with no, I'm just not remarkable when you meet me. Or you could say, I've said this before, I'm very remarkable like you, but perhaps some of you don't realise how remarkable you are. And I do choose sometimes to talk about this stuff. We're going up this great big hill, but you know, that's why I talk about it like that. It's never coming from that ego place. It's coming from an ego-free place, which allows me to speak free of the fear of what you or others think of me. I have something that I want to say to people, and I say it. My life totally transformed in the letting go of the voices that I used to hear, that used to come into my head from everyone else telling me from a child what I should or shouldn't do in life. The moment I started ignoring that, I heard me saying what it is that I'd like to do in life. And by the ignoring of what everyone else was saying to me and just indulging in what it is that I wanted to indulge in, I opened up my life to a world of this, where I have you guys following along. You all know how much I love you. I have met wonderful people like that. You know, I've had meals bought for me, you know, all sorts of things, stayed on campsites for free, and all sorts of things have gone on just through simply by doing what I wanted to do. And that's, I'll try over these videos to really explain what I mean by that, by doing what I wanted to do. I don't think I will never shut up about it, because so many people do spend their whole lives doing what they don't want to do. And that I was one of them, and I managed to change it, and by hook or by crook, I will try and unravel how I done that. I'm not quite sure what it was that made me just stop, but I just stopped paying attention. Anyway, this has gone on too long now. Let me spin you around, guys. This is a big hill I'm walking up, by the way, so forgive the breathing. but they recommended I go, and of course I didn't object to go into there, which is the Cathedral of Ludlow. Let's have a look around here. Beautiful. Sometimes on this journey I've gone to places and I go through them, I think they're lovely, and then other times I come through places like this one, Ludlow, and I think I want to stop here. I want to stop here for a couple of days, but I've changed my mind on stopping here for a couple of days because I actually want to keep heading further south and get to that sort of southwest east coast down there. So I could end up getting caught up here for quite a while. So, and I don't want to. I want to get down there. That's what the instincts are telling me. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Okay, bye bye. Hello. It's full of these amazing little courtyard areas. Let me spin you around. These buildings look so old. Oh, there's an alleyway down, or a walkway down here. And there, look, it's just amazing. Things open up from everywhere here. What's this? Look, it's just, I love it. This is why I never get anything done. What the hell? Did I come through here last night? I think I did.
No, not yet. I've not been nowhere.
Hello.
No, you're alright.
Right, okay, yeah, I think I come through here last night. But this is what I'm really enjoying about this area. It's got all these little alleyways. There's the other walkway, the other side. And that pub there, the Rose and Crown, reading out the front, that's the one that is the oldest pub in Ludlow. It's 600 years old, so I think I might go in there and have a coffee. But what's this? Lovely. It goes on again. Look, there's no end to it. Where does it stop? So I keep expecting to like get to the end and then have to turn around. I can see where it's going to. It's going back out to the walkway out the front, but it's just so good just walking around and not knowing where things are or what's to come, and I love it. You'll recognise it in a sec. And we're back out here. Amazing. That colour light, look, it just takes me back to like the 1700s or something. I don't even know if that was available in the 1700s, but that's where I go anyway. Well, that brings me to the end of my little stay here at Leominster. At Ludlow, sorry. That's my bus there. I'm trying to catch it. But he seems to be disappearing, so I might be here for another couple of hours yet. The bus comes every couple of hours, so I'm hoping he waits around the corner where the bus stop is. But from here in Ludlow, it's goodbye, and I'll see you next, I think, either in Leominster or Leominster or Hereford, one or the other, but we'll find out soon. Cheers guys, hope you enjoyed that. Why, what was you doing?
Oh, I went to Pakistan and that, you know.
You went through Pakistan with a backpack? Wow, that's real exploration. How old was you when you did that?
I was trying to get a passage to Australia
Yeah.
from Karachi, and I couldn't get it. You had to have a seaman's card.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get one. I went to how many embassies and stuff, and I couldn't get one, so I had to come back because I was getting skinned.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Did you make it there though in the end?
Where?
To Australia?
No,
You didn't?
no. I come back and I stayed in Kent.
Oh, a bit of a difference, Australia to Kent. Oh, look, she says that's where we met, wasn't it, darling? She looks really angry with you that you didn't make it to Australia.
I would not have been happy.
God bless you guys. Thank you. It's just non-stop for me. I just meet so many good people. I love it. I love it so much. I just realised I hadn't filmed the bridge that I said I was going to walk over where they had to widen it for the World War II guys to come through. But that was it there. I did my best. I got so wrapped up with everything else. Okay, bye. So I'm just having a look here at some of these castle ruins, Ludlow Castle ruins. And up there in between where the arrow slits are, or arrow loops, I think that's where the terminology comes from, by the way, a loophole. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me, but I think they're called arrow loopholes. But just below it, you can see like it's like a walkway where all the archers would have been, or, you know, going up there. And standing here, it's like you can't quite imagine the chaos that would have been going on in the wars. Like, this was here for the War of the Roses, where Lancaster represented the red rose and York represented the yellow rose, or white rose. I think it was white rose. And eventually the Lancastrian went on to defeat the York armies. I could be slightly wrong here, as always.